Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be making a African bonnet head wrap, and if you've not done so already, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the notification bell so that you're notified of when I post these different videos. If you like a video, make sure that you click the thumbs up. And so I've got a yard of Supreme wax cotton fabric, and I am just folding it lengthwise and then folding again onto itself so that it's kind of resembles a square, and positioning my pattern into the corner, the folded corner where there are folds on both sides, and I'm just going to secure it with some pins here, and then I am going to commence to cutting around this pattern. Okay, and then I am going to take and do the exact same thing for the inner lining. I am going to fold it lengthwise and then fold it again on itself, and I'll position that first cut pattern in the exact same spot of the satin. Secure it down so it doesn't move, and when you cut, get it close as possible, but if your cuts don't end up being exactly perfect circles, don't worry about it. With this particular project, it's okay. Perfection is not required. Okay, so I'm just saving these remnants for later. I'll need the remnants for the outer layer to use for the head wrap. Okay, so I've got two circles, the inner lining and the outer lining. So what I'm doing is I am putting the right side to the right side. Okay, so both the right sides together. Okay, the shiniest sides. The right side versus the wrong side. Alright, and I'm pinning them together because what I'm going to do is I am going to run a seam around to start the beginnings of the casing for my elastic. Okay, so I'm pinning. And I left a little space well, I put the pin in sideways, you may have noticed, so that I know not to sew there yet. I'm going to secure it closed with the top stitch when I'm finished putting my elastic in, but for right now we want to leave that open. So I'm just sewing around. For this particular bonnet, I left about an inch and a half. Alright, just cutting off any strings that are hanging. Okay, and then I'm turning it inside out, shaking it to try to flatten it out. Okay, and then I am going to take my iron and press this out, press the wrinkles out of the fabric and get a nice crisp edge. Now I'm using this heat resistant sheet because of the design on this top layer of fabric, and I just wasn't really sure how much heat that metallic gold could handle, so it's always better safe than sorry. Okay, so same thing with the satin. Just wanted to be careful with my fabric because of this particular design. I only purchased one yard because I just kind of wanted to try these colors out. Alright, so we're done with that for now. Went ahead and measured out my elastic. Okay, and I went ahead and for whatever reason, I did not have 2 safety pins, so I attached my bobby pin to one end and the safety pin to the other. And what I'm doing here is I'm running a second seam so that I will have an area in which to run my elastic through. Okay, and again, I'm still not closing up that hole quite yet. I'm going to take this off and start running that. I attached the one end of the elastic to the bonnet so that it doesn't get lost. It's going to hold it in place for me while I get that elastic through there. Right? And now you can see that the bonnet is taking shape, and this is why I say getting those perfect circles is not really necessary. Alright, so I'm going to secure the elastic with a zigzag stitch. You're not going to be able to see that on camera, but that's what I did. Alright, and I secured the back of the bonnet together with a top stitch. Alright, so I am just finishing the edges on the scarf, finishing it up. Okay, ironing it out so that there's a nice finished look. And I have about 90 something inches, and you can make it as long as you want. I wanted to make sure that this bonnet would go around an average size head at least twice. Alright, and this is made with the remnants from that same yard of fabric. Okay, so I just attach that right to the bonnet, running a seam, and here's the result. Thank you again for watching. Again, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share. And make sure you visit our website at www.imaniabydesign.com. Thanks for watching.